Oh, I don't even want to. I want to talk about what's been going on in your world, what you've been up to, what type of activity you have been creating and generating in your business. I want to talk about what worked over the last 2 weeks, what failed over the last 2 weeks, right? Let's talk about it. One of the things that we talked about on the Facebook group, and I apologize, I'm trying to get my screen up so that I can go into Facebook. I've got so many screens up. My computer is probably like D go to HE double hockey sticks. Hold on. Google Hangouts. Okay, good. And I want to go in because I want to be able to share the successes. I know that there are, oh, I had one open that I didn't even know. Okay, we were talking about the ACA compliance earlier this afternoon. Can everybody see my screen that is on? So if you're on Google, if you're on YouTube, you can't see my screen. I'm just going to tell you that now. If you are on, okay, Jackie, I'm in. If you're on the GoToWebinar, yes, it is a serious lag with YouTube. It always is. And it's actually my monitor or my camera just crashed right before we logged in. So I'm on the Apple camera and that does not work as well as my high powered Logitech. So you might want to kind of go back and forth. I don't know why I had technical issues today, like right when we got started. It's been a crazy busy day. But if y'all are not going to kick it off with the questions, I definitely will kick it off because so many great things are going on right now with my staffingpreneurs. So first of all, everyone knows by now that we're making changes to staffingpreneurs splits. Yes, everybody knows, everybody remembers, everybody has heard about the changes that we are making. Yes. Oh, Jackie's got a success story. That's exciting. I can't wait to hear that. All right. Everybody knows about splits. We're moving to recruiterperhour.com. Everyone knows. Yes, no. Please. So I know if I can move on. Jason, so glad to see you here. Gloria, so glad to see you here. Okay, yes, Dawn said yes. All right. Everybody knows that the New York boot camp is coming up in March. Yes? Are you ready for the New York boot camp? Hey, Gloria. What'd she say? Yeah, you can go to staffingpreneursacademy.com. It's right there. For the, and I've got another video that goes through the pricing, but you can go to Staffingpreneurs Academy and it's just, you'll just pay the difference to upgrade. Really cool. Okay, Tiambe says she's aware. Everyone is aware about the boot camp. Everyone, so get your tickets for the boot camp. If we do not have seats paid for by, okay, fit and update. Yeah. Staff, really quickly, I'm going to go backwards. Staffingpreneur Splits is being converted to recruiterperhour.com. And for anybody who does not know, it's more of an hourly model. Oh, Lynette says she's been chatting on LinkedIn all day. Oh my gosh, I've been chatting on LinkedIn. I've got so many appointments scheduled from chatting on LinkedIn. I've got appointments in Iowa, in North Carolina. I don't know. I've got appointments everywhere. So that's one of the things I definitely wanted to talk about tonight. Are you guys using? I got a couple of messages from staffingpreneurs asking how's business, and I did respond back. And I actually, there were a couple of staffingpreneurs that I had this like not active in the group, and I sent them messages and asked them how's business, and they went in, like gave me a whole paragraph. Oh my gosh, Dee, this is what's going on. So I thought that was pretty awesome. So Lynette is going to share her success story today with us in regards to her, she says she's been chatting on LinkedIn all day. So I'm excited about hearing that. Okay, it's working better, Ronaldo. Gloria, you want to know about the boot camp? Boot camp is 2 days in New York City. It's going to be in Brooklyn. as far as I believe it's in Brooklyn. And we are going in. I don't have any special guests scheduled for this boot camp just yet. I'm thinking about bringing in a couple of my staffingpreneurs who are in the New York space, who has kind of gone through the startup phase and are actually making placements in their business, so that they can kind of give you some feedback on where they are, what worked, what didn't work. But I need to connect with them and make sure, and I know they'll say yes. But I need to make sure that they're cool with that. So as of now, that's that. I don't have any hardcore special guests planned for New York just yet. I want to make sure before I do that, that we get some folks that are serious about attending, because you guys ask me, Dee, when's the next boot camp? And then I put one on, and then lately, I'll say lately, there's been very little activity. So if we're going to make this happen, then, you know, I want to see your interaction in the New York. Other than that, you know, then we'll just chill out for a while until you really feel like you need me. Siobhan, would you be open with sharing some of your experiences of what you've experienced on LinkedIn? I'm hoping I can get Lynette back on GoToWebinar so that I can get her on the phone, actually on the phone, telling us about her experience. Jason, I know you've had some experience. I saw you emailing me. I would love, hey, Tayana. I just talked to Tayana today. Hey, Trudy. Oh my gosh. Mwah. I love seeing Trudy's name. So Michelle, hey, I'm just seeing everybody still logging in. Christopher, it's good to see you here. Love it. Okay, and Jackie, I can't wait to hear yours. Okay, Siobhan says she's ready. Okay, so recruiterpower.com, Splits is converting in the next 30 to 45 days. New York boot camp is taking place. I've got some success stories that I want to share, but I will wait. I'm hoping one of my New York clients is going to get on, because he's had some ups and downs this week. Great news that, he's on edge. So I want to talk a little bit about that, and so forth. Before we start getting in, before we start getting into the success stories and we start getting into LinkedIn, does anybody have any questions about their startup? Where are you? How are you doing? What's going on exciting in your business? Dawn, what's going on in your business? How was this week? Last time we talked to you, it was like, I'm trying to, ramp up. How's that going? Tiambe, how are things going for you in the business? Oh yeah. Who's ready to get on? Wow! Oh my gosh, did I scream? Hold on, we got, okay. Oh, they're coming in. I don't think we have any questions. They're all just coming in. All of them are coming in. Hey, Angela, how are you? All the questions, I'm talking about the successes are coming in. Okay, I'm not going to hold y'all back. Woo! I'm getting fired up over here. I'm getting fired up seeing the messages come through. No, you wasn't going to be quiet. What are you talking about, Dawn? Okay, so let me go back. Hold on. Siobhan, I'm going to take you off speaker. Tell us about your LinkedIn experience. Hold on. I'm going to unmute you. Okay. Hey, Siobhan.
Hey, Dee.
Hey, how are you?
How's everybody? Hope everybody's doing great. So, yes, it's been a trying week, I must say. I've been working on this website. I finally integrated the applicant tracking system. I finally settled in on some graphics because I was struggling with just making sure all the photos flowed, properly on the website. I just didn't want any random things like that. But I finally clipped a bunch off of 123RF, and so I'll be doing all that tonight. My business cards have been shipped to me 3 times, okay?
Wow!
The first time they were sent back because of a label change through a third party. So after that, I said, okay, well, let's try to send it to the business P.O. box. So
No.
So I said, okay, let's try this for the third time. Okay, let's get this right. Let's shift it back to my physical address. So I'm willing into existence. Okay, y'all. That tomorrow they will be here.
They will be here. They will be here. They will be here. They will. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Do you guys hear static now? I think somebody said they hear static. I just want to see. Do you guys? You do? I don't know. I'm going through it today with my technology. I don't know what's going on. Okay, y'all, stay tuned. Don't hang up. You stay right there because I don't really know what's going on. It should be 0 static, first of all. Now, let me pull this out and then put it back in and see. Do you still hear static? Siobhan?
Nope. I don't hear anything unless anybody else do.
Okay. I think I did something.
Yeah, and I'm making some changes on my end too. So
no, it was definitely on my end because everyone said it. Okay. Okay, so they said no static now. All right, I'm a tech guru. Okay.
So as far as my LinkedIn, I haven't added any photos, anything like that. I've been stalking all my IT business analysts out there. So if any are listening, I might be on in your inbox next. But there were a few people who reached out to me like, hey, I see that you work here or you're doing this. Tell me, do you know any open positions? I'm like, oh my God, this is amazing. I don't really even have to try that hard. It's just very simple. So that was really exciting for me. So that's something I've also been doing, but I've also been enjoying the business development side, doing the research and finding different news articles and turning just little small things into big leads.
Yes.
So that's something that excites me as well. So that's been my week, you guys, and I'm looking forward to getting everything all wrapped up so I can get this ball moving.
All right. That's what I'm talking about. Woo! Yes. That's what I'm So you got job orders, you got candidates, you've been rocking it out on LinkedIn. That's all amazing stuff.
I'm on the splits board finally, and I've been actually working it out with some candidates out there, seeing who's interested, and I'm working it out. Okay.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. I am so proud of you. Congratulations. Thank you so much for sharing. That's what I'm talking about. Starting to call out right. That was Siobhan Mateen starting it out right, getting it in, letting us know that it is fire in 2017. Can I get a hello? All right. High fives. Woo! Melissa said, I am proud of you. Yes. Yes. We are not going to let these technology issues bring us down. No, we will not. We are going to do this thing. All right. She said, thank you, everyone. She said, thank you, everyone. All right. Anybody else want to talk about their experience with LinkedIn this week? Let me just see. Can you guys hear me? Yes. Okay, great. Okay, Jackie. Okay, I'm taking Jackie off of mute. Give me 1 second. Jackie, I'm taking you off for mute. I'm unmuting you. Hey, Jackie.
Hey, Dick.
Hi.
Hey, everybody.
Hi. Tell us, girl, what you got for us?
Okay, so hold on. I had to write it down. Give me a sec. All right, so about 6 days ago, actually, I went on LinkedIn and I posted something about a company that I want to recruit in. So I just posted, I don't even remember what I said, but I just made a compliment, gave them a compliment.
Okay.
And after I made that compliment, 43 people liked it, 12 comments, 5 of the employees commented, 4 of them were in talent acquisition, and 1 of them was a manager.
Yes! I'm sorry. I got it. Did that come out? I didn't mean that to come out. I apologize. Keep going.
So my next step is to, and I wanted to get your opinion about this, but I was thinking, I wrote everybody's name down, their information, all that, and then I was going to reach out to them and just keep the lines of communication going. Like I said, thank you, for commenting and all that, and one of them gave me the link to apply for jobs, and I said I would share with my network and things like that. So that's what I was thinking, just keeping the lines of communication open.
Okay, so let's talk about next steps. All right, so next steps. So did you connect?
Hold that, Steve.
Okay.
I actually called.
Okay.
I called one of the talent acquisitionists that left a message, and it caught her off guard. She was like, the shock that I called because she left a comment yesterday or the day before. And so this was before you told us just to call to say how it's business. So I might have messed up in that way. But I called her and we talked for a little while, and then I asked her, do they use staffing agencies? And she said yes.
Okay.
So that's how far I got.
So what happened after she said yes?
She said yes, and she said that they're only using one that she knows of, and she named the actual staffing agency, but I didn't really care because I was like, okay, I just need to know that you use them. I don't care who you use, but you're going to be using me. So
next time, you did great. You did amazing. But the next time when she says, yes, we use staffing agencies, and this is the one that we use, start to probe on her relationship and her level of satisfaction with that staffing agency. Oh, so how are they doing? Are you enjoying that? I'm sorry, I just had dinner. Are you enjoying, do you find their services to be satisfactory? Are they, and I would immediately pull up their website's mission, purpose, and vision, and say, are they bringing people to you that represent your mission, blah, 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 right? So you want to find out, have they been, you want to find out the level of satisfaction that they've received based on their relationship with them.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay.
I can always call back. Like I said, I wrote down everybody's name and their titles and everything so I can continue to communicate with them.
So I'm so proud of you, Jackie. You have no freaking clue right now. So few things, because I knew this was kind of challenging for you. So the fact that you have stepped out of your comfort zone and you're going in this direction is amazing. So few things. When you called, I'm sorry. So first things first, everyone that commented, did you send a LinkedIn request?
No, I didn't. I'm trying to think if I'm connected to anyone.
Do me a favor.
I'm not sure. I have to go back and check and see.
Go back, put on your to-do list tonight before you go to bed. Request a LinkedIn, do a LinkedIn request. All right, now just listen to this. It's because this is going to be important, okay? When you send the LinkedIn request, tell them that they've done business with you at your current staffing agency, whether it's true or not. Just put it, all right? Then when they respond back that they are, oh, that's my alarm. When they respond back and say that they, that yes, you're connected. I'm going to tell you the message that I put out there once I connected with people. Okay, so hold on one second. I've got I got 30,000 first level connections. So birthday wishes, anniversaries, new position I posted on LinkedIn for my startup, I've got literally 10,000 messages, like no lie, in the last week. Okay. So when they respond back, say something like, I'm so, what did I say? Because this went kind of, okay, here it is. I just responded back and said morning or afternoon or evening, whatever their name is, and say, I'm excited to be connected with you here on LinkedIn. I hope we have a chance to speak or meet in the near future. And then my personality, I said, sending positive energy your way. When I did that, 5 people responded back. It was like, I take that positive energy, I accept it, and I release it to the world. One other person said, oh, I need that positive energy right now. Thanks, Dee. When are you in my area? Then somebody else. So people were responding based on that message. So the moment they respond, that they accept you, you don't have to wake up out of your sleep in the middle of the night. But when you see that they've accepted, you immediately send a message back that says, thanks for accepting my connection. I'm so excited to be connecting with you. And say something just like very personable. Very personable. Okay? Siobhan said, great advice, Dee. That was fire, Dee. Go, Jackie. So I want you to meet. So first things first on your list. Now you've started the conversation. I just want to pull back just a little bit to kind of reiterate what just happened, because I was going to actually do a whole video on this, but she's allowing me to touch on it now. So she complimented the company that she wants to do business with. Right. And I know you guys have heard me say that a lot of times, that you want to go and compliment someone. She complimented the business. That's fine. Said, hey, I would love to place people, or I would love to, whatever her compliment was. And that drew attention to her by internal employees as well as HR. It also opened the door for her to pick up the phone and call HR. And even though she might have been taken back, she knew exactly who you were. Right? Because she commented on the post the day before. Now the job is to start building the relationship. And how do you build the relationship? Conversation. Yes, Lynette said, yes, I personalize all of my messages. Go, Jackie. So you want to start so now you want to connect with everyone. I don't care whether they work for the company or not. If they commented under your post, send them a LinkedIn invite. Okay, that's first.
Okay. Even the candidates that want to work with that company.
Yes, send them to them. Send them a LinkedIn invite. Okay. How many LinkedIn connections do you have? You should have over 501.
Yeah, I do have over.
Okay, good. Send them an invite, because candidates turn into clients, clients turn into candidates. Okay. Now, once you sit,
the invite,
definitely.
Like maybe say something that they said, like maybe something they commented with.
I really appreciate you commenting on my post. Let's connect.
Okay.
Simple. Or thank you for commenting on my post. Let's connect. Make sure you use their name. John, Jane, Jim. I don't know why I do J names. Jackie. Okay. And then now the next step is don't necessarily go after the business immediately. Send the young lady that you spoke to. She's giving you some gems. She's giving you some information. She's told you she works with a staffing agency. So you want to really kind of start the relationship and wait a day or two before you reach back out to her as far as communicating. Go ahead and connect with her today. Put on your calendar to connect with her 2 days afterwards. Reach out to her. Say, you know what? I really enjoyed our conversation. And I was just thinking, you said you were working with such and such staffing agency. How's that going for you? Are you receiving the service? I noticed that the mission of your company is to do this, 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 this. Is that staffing agency providing you with exceptional talent that meets your expectations based on your mission statement? Start the conversation. I would also go and see if you can find her on Facebook so that you can see if she has some things on there that you can maybe create a commonality with, right? So she's into flowers or somebody's famous quotes or shoes or nothing political, nothing religious, but light things, right? Light things. And then at the bottom of that message, put something there. So like I had somebody, we found out that the person we were reaching out to was into cats. So the staffingpreneur went to YouTube and found the funniest cat video she could find. And she added, by the way, did you catch this video? So that's to lighten things up and to just create that that is just to let the guard down and to start a conversation. I'm going to tell you something else that you can do to build a relationship. I promise you I was going to do a video on this. So, hey, I'm thinking about coming to your area, soon. If she's here in Atlanta, I'm going to be in your area of the city. I know the weather gets crazy. Are you guys experiencing the sunshine we're experiencing on this side of town? When I've been communicating with people on LinkedIn who weren't local to me, I've started the conversation out with, how's the weather in such and such place? It feels like it's spring here in Atlanta and I'm thinking about coming your way. They're like, oh, you're coming my way. They immediately respond back. Oh, you're coming my way. The weather looks like this. And guess what? Da, 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 da. Okay, so I need to bring my boots and then it just allows you to open the door for a real conversation. Remember, people do business with people they like. So if you are establishing a core connection with someone and to where they are comfortable with speaking to you, they'll start to tell you things. Okay, so this is the point now where you're starting to build a relationship. Also, one more thing I want to remind you to do. Whatever the company is, do a Google News search. See if you can find something that they have done recently in the news or that they are doing recently or that they're doing now in the news so that you can relate back to that. Hey, I noticed you guys are doing such and such. Put the link in it. That's amazing. Does your department have anything to do with that? What's been your role in that? Like, just start the conversation. And as the conversation goes on, you'll know when to bring in your staffing services. But the one thing that I try to encourage is to not start it off with staffing. Right? Because people do business with people they like, and they're already getting millions of those conversations. Now, I'm saying that, and I'm going to post the video that I did the business development call for my client in New York, and I completely went straight into staffing and got the job order. He's about to get the job order. I got the first portion of the job order. He had to make a phone call to the person she referred to, and he texted me today and said it's going through. So that is not a good example, but it did work. But what I really want you to do is focus on building that relationship, because if you understand what challenges they're having or what's going on in their company, it will give you a better idea as to how you can really service them, if that makes sense. Does that make sense, Jackie? Yeah. YouTube, does that make sense?
I'm ready for next Q&A so I can show you the after.
Staffingpreneurs, is this making sense on my go-to webinar? Siobhan said that makes perfect sense. Go, Jackie. All right, let me know. Y'all are quiet. Okay, Jackie, you're doing it. Let's get some love. Woo! Yes, Jackie. That's what I'm talking about. That's right. Don't sell up front. Don't sell up front. YouTube is on fire. Where are my people in my go-to webinar? YouTube is talking. Okay, great, Ronaldo. Hey, Soma. All right, awesome. Thank you so much for sharing, Jackie. That was amazing. I'm so proud of you. More calls. So get your calls out, Jackie. Utilize LinkedIn like crazy. The thing is that we're connected to so many people, but we're not even going in and talking to people that we're connected to. Those are leads and candidates right there. Not just that, don't forget in LinkedIn that everyone that you're connected to in a LinkedIn group, you can reach out to them without any in-mails. So that means that if you're in an executive group, for example, you can reach out to a ton of executives with no in-mails. And if you have the what do you call it? The contact out link that I keep posting in the Facebook group, then you'll get their emails and potentially their phone numbers immediately to reach out to them. Okay. All right. Yes, Jackie, thank you so much for sharing. I really appreciate you. Kim says, that is so true. I have over 500 and really need to reach out. Great advice. She said, woohoo, Jackie. Shawnice said, definitely. Lynette said, overstood. That makes a lot of sense. Angela said, these are amazing ideas. Sir Clark said, don't sell up front. Okay, so all the feedback is coming in. Trudy says, okay, I'm back. I was driving and now I can check. Woo woo, Jackie. Trudy was ready. Okay, I want to share Lynette. She's at work, but I want to share her success from LinkedIn. She went into LinkedIn and I think she asked how's business after I did the post yesterday inside the LinkedIn group. She said, you know, my story I did as you said. And the first person I congratulated, so she congratulated someone on her new opportunity or on her anniversary. So the first person I congratulated on her 14-year work anniversary was the new CEO and president of, I'm not going to say the company name. She said that she put her in contact with her COO and let me just see. And she also spoke with 3 other people on LinkedIn that gave her contact information for people to talk to regarding their staffing, financial health and wellness and nursing industry. Share for me, laugh out loud. So she is doing it up. Now, Lynette is the same young lady. Entrepreneurs, we have to give her some amazing love. Okay. We have to give her some amazing love. This is the same young lady I did when we were in Dallas. We did a one-on-one role play. She almost crawled out of the role play. Am I lying, Lynette? She literally was trying to crawl out of the chair into the hallway. She didn't want to do the role play. So we get her finally, we strap her down to the chair with chains. I'm joking. We get her to do the role play. She was so nervous. She rocked the role play out for real. If anybody's on this call that was in Dallas, she rocked the role play out. She came back. She got nervous. She went back into her nervous bubble. And she said, yeah, I did. And she just kind of, I feel like she kind of went into, and I'm going to say this with love, I feel like she went into a self-sabotage mode, really for some months. Kind of like, I don't know if I can do this. Okay, I'm scared to do this. Okay, maybe I'll do this. Okay, I'm going to do this, but I'll wait till tomorrow. It was just like a lot of like holding herself back. And so, you know, I just kind of mentioned the LinkedIn thing, and I'm thinking that would be really easy for her because she doesn't actually have to pick up the phone and talk initially. She can just kind of reach out. And as you can tell, it has been very successful for her. So I'm very happy for Lynette. Let's give her some love. Woo! No, for real, guys. Literally, she was crawling on the floor. Like, she was literally crawling on the floor. Get me out of here. No, I do not want to do this. That is so funny. Like, really. Siobhan said, ooh wee, Lynette, that's what I'm talking about. Dawn said, yay, go Lynette. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Hold on. Not you. Trudy. Okay, I'm coming back. Wait a minute. We got to talk about Trudy. Now, everybody loves Trudy. She's a favorite here at Staffingpreneurs Academy. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Okay. And I'm just proud of her for all the things that she's doing in her business. And I just want you guys to give Trudy some extra special love because she's always rocking it out every week. She's doing amazing things. And even when she's not seeing the results that she wants to see, Trudy is still rocking it out. Can I get a hello? Does she not inspire each and every one of us to step our game up? Yes, Trudy. Woo! Yes, I got to give my Trudy some love. That's exactly right. She's constantly inspiring us. Yes. Soma said, go Trudy. I want to be Trudy when I grow up. I love you so much, Trudy. And you're an amazing staffingpreneur, and you're an amazing woman, and you're an amazing mom. And I bet you're probably an amazing wife. Okay. So there's nothing that you are, to me, you are my superwoman. All right. And we are all here constantly. You don't even have to try, honey. It comes more natural than you know. You know, Siobhan said, go Trudy. Thank you for keeping us inspired. Yes. Jackie says, yes, Trudy. Thank you for inspiring us. Soma says, reach for the stars. Gloria says, say it, D. She deserves it. Yes. Yes. Lynette said, Trudy is fire. Sir Clark said, Trudy is my second coach. Yes. Yes, we love you so. She said, laugh out loud. Thanks. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to tell you guys about something I'm going to do special for the Academy. This is going to be a one-time kind of deal because I want to get Dawn on the phone because she's got some hot fire news as well. So I have one staffingpreneur that I spoke with today that wanted to do the boot camp. She's attended the boot camp a couple of times, and I told her it's time for her to kind of dive into a one-on-one session with me. But really, she needed not just a one-on-one, but a one-on-one with some accountability, like every week. Now, you guys know that my one-on-one programs are $6,000, $14,000, $1 million, right? You know my programs go up, up, up. But I am going to put something out tonight before I close my eyes. And this was really for her, but I'm going to open the door up for everyone watching this video. It will only be available for the next 48 hours. Okay. But I'm going to I'm going to give you one. Now, listen, if y'all tell the world this, it's going to be me and you. And I think I'm broadcasting to the world. This is for my Staffingpreneurs Academy members only. All right. Let me just stress that. This is for my Staffingpreneurs Academy members only. All right. So what I'm going to do for $500. Okay. We're going to do 1 hour. This is per person. 1 hour. Ronaldo said, I'm in. I haven't even said it yet. We're going to do a 1 hour coaching session to solidify your strategy. And then you're going to meet with me for 30 minutes for the next 3 weeks afterwards. Okay? To hold you accountable for the things that we said we were going to do in the strategy. All right. Now, typically, y'all, I'm telling you now, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity in real life. Because you know, I do not do that. I'm $6,000 minimum for this type of program. But I see the momentum flowing. I see the momentum flowing. I see the momentum flowing. So for staffingpreneurs only, I'm only putting this in the Staffingpreneurs Academy Facebook group, and I will send it out via email. Okay. So we will spend 1 hour. You can get on the calendar as early as the next available opening. For 1 hour, we will come together and we will solidify your strategy. So you better be ready to come to work, because y'all know I like to talk and we only got an hour. Okay. And then we will schedule time for the next 3 weeks. You'll have a 30-minute session, and I'm going to hold you accountable to that strategy. Did you do this? Did you do that? How many of this? How many of that? And that should create some additional momentum in your business to help you get to where you need to be. All right. Now, I really was only doing that for one person, but for anybody who wants to get involved on that, I will open the doors for you. Now, y'all know that I'm about to sign this huge contract and my schedule is about to go bananas. So you got to jump in on this in the next 48 hours. I'm not opening it up past then. I'm going to put it up 48 hours and then it's going away. If you don't get in, you snooze, you lose. All right. And what's today? Wednesday. I may open it up until Friday, until midnight on Friday. All right. So that will go up tonight after the Q&A call. I love the momentum flowing through your businesses. You are doing it. Wow. Okay. I'm sorry. I get fired up. Y'all know I get fired up. Lynette said, Trudy and Constance are my inspirations outside of D. I love that. Yes, they both inspire me as well. All right. All right. So let's go in. We've got a little bit more. I want to talk to Dawn. Dawn, I'm putting you off of mute. I would love for you to share your successes. Dawn, are you there? Dawn. I have you off mute, Dawn, when you're ready. Because she done gave us some fire information here. Lynette Trudy said, laugh out loud. Thank you. All right, Dawn. All right, so I don't hear Dawn, but I'm going to share. Hold on. Where's my Dawn? Okay, here we go. Where's she at? Okay, so I'm going to just give a shout out for Dawn. If you're unmuted, so if you can chime in, please do. But Dawn has some amazing, now y'all know last time we met, Dawn was like, oh, I'm trying to figure out my schedule. You know, I'm working, but I'm working from home and I'm kind of washing clothes. I'm trying to do everything. And I'm really trying to get this business up and going, right? Y'all remember that, right? And we were inspiring her and motivating her. 2 weeks later, or a week and a half, Dawn said tonight, I got a new job order today. Woo! Yes! Go, Dawn! My applauses. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull some applauses out because I can't find my maracas. I think my daughter snatched them up. I think she didn't like them and she snatched them up. Hold on. Sound effects. I got some good stuff for you because we got to get some. Dawn. Can you hear me now? Yes. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Yes, we can hear you. I just had to give you some applause.
Okay, so this is kind of a LinkedIn story too.
Okay.
But it didn't come in the way that everybody else's did.
Okay.
I did not do the how's business going email or message. Sorry.
Okay.
But what ended up happening to me is a person that I was laid off with ended up calling me because they went to go work at a company that's in cannabis tech.
Okay.
And that particular company is in need of an agile coach. He was calling me to ask me if I was interested in the agile coaching position.
Okay.
And I told him I don't work for people anymore. I work for myself, but I can send you an agile coach. And so he put me in touch with their talent acquisition person who is getting me a meeting with the hiring manager tomorrow. So if I keep your eyes and fingers crossed, the job order came by complete. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Sorry, I can't tell when it's breaking.
No, I can hear you. I'm so excited. I'm coming out of my chocolate skin. I'm trying to contain myself, Dawn. I'm over here like,
It was like freezing. So just for anybody that's on the call, I live in LA and cannabis tech is really big here. I think everybody in the country kind of knows that. So there's a lot of dispensary delivery companies and a lot of, apps that are kind of like Google for medical marijuana and recreational. So I actually know a lot of people who have gone to develop mobile apps for those groups. They always ask for Scrum Masters. So I've decided to kind of maybe segue into that lane a little bit, not so much leave the entertainment tech, but we're going to slide, put a little toe in the water and see how it goes. But either way, getting to the job order. So this happened actually by accident too. So I got an email from a lady. She kept emailing me saying, oh, I'm trying to find a senior developer. And she and I went back and forth for a long time. And I told her, that that's not specifically what I do, but I can put her in touch with, maybe with somebody who does,
that specific type of hiring is for a Python developer. Either way, long story short, I ended up speaking to a colleague who was going to help me with that particular position because I did get the job order, even though it's not in my lane. He is a Python developer, so he is going to actually interview the candidates for me. And I'm going to pay him a fee. So that's my good news.
Yes, that's okay. Look, I'm trying to give you some applause. Let me get your applause. I could not get that applause. Hold on. So Lynette said I have to give you a kaboom. Hold on, let me give you a kaboom. Hold on. Lynette said we need a kaboom. Let me see if I can get it. Hold on. Come on. Okay. There you go. Boom. Did you get it? Lynette, there you go. That's right. That's right.
Getting laid off was the best thing that ever happened.
Oh, I am so thankful to hear you say that. That is so amazing. I mean, what a major turnaround, though. I mean, we went from I'm all over the place to I'm on this thing and job orders and filling positions. I love it, Dawn. Congratulations. Woo! That is fire. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. You want to share anything else with everyone, Dawn? Just some words of motivation for everyone who's starting out and has not gotten as far as you have gotten right now.
I would say the biggest thing is just do not give up. I can't remember who it was you were talking about earlier where they kind of flip-flopped for a while. I was in that same space. Mm-hmm. Self-sabotage, thinking I couldn't do it, you know, talking myself out of it. I had other people who believed in me more than I believed in myself. Mm-hmm. And it's really, you know, sometimes these things just fall in your lap when you're just not even expecting it. You just have to prepare for it. So when it happens, you know what to say. I was trying to pull out my owner's manual and it was 230 pages. So I was like, okay, wait a minute. I got notes in here.
That is adorable. I love it. Those were great words of inspiration. Everyone's going crazy. They're like, congrats. You go, Dawn. Thank you, Dawn. I needed to hear that. You know, great job. I love it. Very smart. Cannabis. They're excited about that. Wow, that's awesome. Siobhan said, I love that you graciously declined the job offer and offered your recruiting services instead. Trudy said, I'm moving back to Cali.
This is a good time to do it.
Dawn, I am thinking about moving to California in real life because I heard that they were trying to cut off from the United States. Oh, I'm thinking about moving to California. I told my daughter the other day, I said, if this is true, we're moving to California. She said, okay, Mom. She said, okay. Trudy said, me and her can be roomies. I love it, Dawn. Thank you so much for sharing your successes. Thank you so much. We are so proud of you. And somebody said, so Melissa says, hey, Dawn. Pamela says, congrats, Dawn. Angela says, congrats. Kim says, congratulations, Dawn, on your awesome accomplishment. Angela said, if that's happening, I'm coming too. Thank you so much, Dawn. I'm going to mute you. Thank you so much. Do y'all feel that energy flowing in here tonight? I'm telling you, I can't even contain myself. I'm so sorry. I get too excited. Like I start sweating. My legs start flying. My hands. I just love to feel that energy of people sticking in it, doing it, making it work. It's happening. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. That's some fire energy right there. Woo! Okay, wait a minute now. Look, y'all going hard. I got people in my inbox over here talking about I'm moving to Ghana, I'm moving to Panama, everybody just trying to get out of the US. That is hilarious. Kelly said congratulations. Ronaldo said congratulations. Trudy said, heck yeah, let's go. Trying to get out of here. Okay, that's awesome. Any more? Melanie said, I just love this group. Congrats. Okay, Angela said, yes, I love the energy. Okay. Any more success stories? Woo, woo. Oh, we on fire tonight. We on fire tonight. Okay. Now y'all know what I do when I'm in my office, like experiencing things. Let me go back through the list here. Hold on. Kelly has some great news here that I want to share. Okay, really quickly, Ida and Shalonda. Shalonda both said, congrats, Dawn. Okay. Excuse me. I just ate the best little vegan kale wrap, whatever it was called. It was so delicious. Oh my gosh. I have so much energy now, for real. Awesome. So Kelly went to the SBA today for a class, a SCORE class in DC on funding. That's amazing. Now, what does that class entail? Kelly, you want to tell us a little bit about the class? I'm going to try to take you off speaker if you'll be so gracious to share. Oh, I think she's muted. If you want to unmute, that'll be great. We would love to hear a little bit more about the class. Hey, Kelly. Hey, girl, how are you?
I had fun today. I went to a SCORE class, which was free. All you had to do was register, and they talked about different banks that are SBA friendly, micro loans, all those things to get you funding for your business. If you want to build a freestanding construction property, they had a loan for that. If you want to export, they had a loan for that. Just all kind of loans. They just went over all that. It was an hour-long class, and I was like, yeah, I'm doing something today.
Yes, that's what I'm telling you. Every little thing you do, that's working towards the goodness, the good for your business, it's going to be very valuable. Did you take anything away from that meeting? Did you meet anybody? Did you pass a card out?
I didn't pass the card out. I had to get back to my job, but I did make a connection with a lady who said anytime I want to come down there and talk to other SCORE people, they can pair me up with a person that's in business similar to what I'm doing. I haven't gone that far yet, but I was excited to get somebody local that I could maybe talk to and see how they went about just opening a business in the area.
Yes, I love it. So let me ask, do you have business cards?
They're on the way. I'm behind.
No, you're not behind. You're right on time. Okay? You're not behind. You're right on time. I just want to see where you are so that I can help guide you to where you want to be. Okay?
I have the website and everything else. I don't have the business cards. I don't have like stationery. Just some little things that I skipped a couple steps and I went in running and I have to go back and do some few things.
That's okay. That's okay. So what I would say it again.
I have 2 domain names that are tied together that I'm going to tie on the same website so that you can go to my staffing company 2 different ways. So
okay, so you got strategy. You got strategy. Okay, I love that. That's awesome. So what I would like to see from you when you attend any type of events, I don't care what type of event it is, what I would like to challenge you to do and is to speak to people that are around you in that event and to start conversations with them. You don't have to talk about your business, but you want to start conversations. This kind of goes in hand with Mr. Clutch. Okay, just put a question on YouTube, and this is kind of answering him at the same time. Every time you're attending a meeting, you want to start a conversation, and you start a conversation, and immediately after you start that opener, ask questions about what they do. That's the easiest way and the least intimidating way about going about starting a relationship, opening the door for to see if they would be a fit for your company, to see if they can use your services. And if you start to talk to them and they're in construction and you're not doing construction, right? Or whatever the case is, then you start to shift that conversation in your mind. You start to think about, how can I shift it to see if they know someone who I may be able to service based on my niche. So whenever you're meeting, go ahead, tell me. Were you going to say something, Kelly?
I was just saying that makes a lot of sense, because I was curious. There were like maybe 20 people in the class. I was curious what kind of businesses they had.
You got to ask.
Get a chance to network like that.
That's okay. You got to sneak it in. You got to sometimes sneak it in. Like, you see, I'm the worst person to attend any type of event, because I'm the person sitting next to me. How you doing? My name's D. You know, did you hear what she just said? You just have to start that conversation. And I'm telling you, you'll go to the bathroom and they'll meet you in the bathroom. When you're walking out, heading out the door, pass them your business card. Hey, you look very interesting. I'm not sure what you do, but I'm passing you my card. I'm in a rush. I definitely want to get to know you. Give me a call when you get a chance. I would love to follow up with you. So like, just beginning those, and that can be done at the grocery store. That can be done at the restaurant. That can be done in meat. That can be done anywhere. Okay. Anywhere. My friend Ty called me today and he said, he was at a vegan restaurant and he was sitting down and a couple came in and said, can I come sit next to you? I see you're eating by yourself. He said he was kind of like, yeah. And they started a full-blown, they had lunch together. He had never met these people before. It was a husband and wife. They sat with them. They weren't older. You know, they were in his age range, 40s or what have you. And they sat and had lunch with him. And they talked about, he said, everything from religion, race, politics, business, children. He said they talked about everything. So people are more open than you know. You just have to be the one. You got to muster enough strength within you to start that conversation and engage with people. But you did a great job. I wanted to pass that advice on to you. Keep taking classes. Every piece of information that you're getting into your that you're getting, you are investing in yourself and investing in the growth of your business. You are. So I'm very, very proud of you. I'm very, very, very proud of you. Thank you so much for sharing, Kelly.
Because I'm not an outgoing person. I'm really an introvert. So this is going beyond my comfort level, but it's something I really want to do. So I try to be more like Dee.
No, I don't want you, but no. I don't want you to be like me. Because I had a kind of little tiff with an executive about the same topic. He says that he didn't believe that introverts should be in recruiting and staffing because it's a people business. But I'm going to tell you what I told him, because I've seen some of the best recruiters, literally, I've seen some of the best recruiters rock it out, and they were introverts. And this is what I'm going to share with you. Everyone in the world is different. Only a portion of the world are extroverts. The other portion are introverts. So everyone can't be everything. So while you may not appeal to the people who are extroverts, but you will appeal to the people who are introverts because you have a commonality. So as long as you don't give up, you'll do fine. And you don't have to be like me. All I want you to do is to just start conversations with everyone. It doesn't have to be loud and why. I'm loud. I'm loud in person. I'm loud over the phone. I'm loud walking through my house. I'm just loud. But I am. And I have to come to grips with that. And my children are loud, right? But you don't have to be that way. But what I do want you to do is to just converse with people. And that can be in the most quietest voice. Hey, how are you? Hey, how are you? My name is Kelly. What's your name? It's nice to meet you. That's it. And now, and over time, you'll get comfortable and you will get louder. You will. because it's just more exciting. It's just more exciting. But if you never get loud, that's okay. You are perfect just the way you are. Do you understand that? Okay. All right. I love you. Thank you so much for participating. I really appreciate you, my love. Let's give Kelly some love. Woo! Yes. Let's give Kelly some love. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. We've got a lot of comments over here. Use the Louisiana method. Ask, how is your mama? And then laugh. I love that. How's your mama? Kimmy say, yes, that's so true. I'm the one that goes in the event and pass my cards out to everybody and ask for theirs. That's me. 100%. Melanie said, very helpful points. OMG, network your hip off. She meant to say your ass. She says, if you have people skills, you're in for an awesome ride. Trust me. That's very true. Kim said, that's right. Be yourself and take it step by step. Pam said, don't give up, love and needed the advice. Thank you. Kim said, woohoo, Kelly. Yes. Let me see who else is giving Kelly love. Jason, go Kelly, introverts rule. Siobhan said, go Kelly, keep the momentum going. Okay, Jackie, she's already got an update. She said 4 people just connected with her on LinkedIn. Woo! Yes. Trudy said, no worries about all of that. Just get started. Just do it. Don't worry about the business card. Just get started. She says. Siobhan said, yes, the little things. Yes. Okay, we got more questions coming in. Hold on one second. Anna says, hi, Dee. My niche is IT, developers and systems engineers. I have gone to 2 networking events so far. Woo! She said, one was an IT associate. Wait, hold on one second. Anna, can I put you on the phone? I don't want to tell your business. Hold on. Okay. I don't know if she's going to let me. Anna, I unmuted you if you can talk. I don't really want to tell your business. I would rather you be the one to do it. Are you there?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes. Hey, Anna, how are you?
Hi, I'm fine.
Hi, so glad you're here.
So I'm kind of like all over the place because before I bought your program, I kind of like hired someone to set up my business for me to get the FBIN and registered and all that stuff. So I'm kind of all over the place because I started a little bit earlier than the program.
Okay.
But like I said, my niche is IT. I want to do system engineers and developers.
Awesome.
So I've gone to 2 networking events so far. One was with the IT Association in my area, and the other was for like startup tech people.
Okay.
Now, my issue is that I'm handing out business cards and I'm getting people that's reaching out to me, but most of the time, like the people are from like different areas than what my niche is. So now I have like 10 resumes of people that are just like all over the place. So how do I kind of like reel that in to get back to my niche?
That's no, that's an excellent question. So these are candidates and not hiring managers. Is that correct?
Yeah. So I get business cards from people who have tech business or are starting up business in the tech field. And I have some resumes for people who are, IT people as well, but not specifically in my niche. And then others are just like data analytics, project managers, and so on. So I don't know what to do with those people.
So you can do a number of things. I like to say stay within your niche because you can really build your brand if you stay within your niche. But within your niche, you can have 2 or 3 areas that you focus on. So if you're seeing, as you're going to the events that you're getting more people on the analytics side, then maybe your systems engineers, then you might want to be open to adding that on or putting more of a focus in that area. That's number 1. Number 2, you have a whole network of individuals here that are in different types of niches. So you can definitely share those candidates or see if someone wants to do a split that may have an opening in that space. So you can go in that direction as number 2. Number 3, I just want you to keep in mind, and this is for everyone, and I know many of you have heard me say this before, I'm just going to say it again, that every candidate that you meet you're not going to place. It's just not going to happen. Some candidates you'll just know, you won't be able to service them, at least not initially. Does that mean you don't build the relationship with them? Of course it doesn't mean that. Still talk to them, especially if you met them at an event. I would follow up with them via email and phone, take their information, let them know this is not your area of expertise. You mainly focus on this area, but you would definitely, if they're comfortable, you would love to forward their resume on to someone else that that focuses on that niche. In the meantime, and you don't have to do it during the first call, but maybe the second or third call, I would definitely ask them for referrals for people within your niche, referrals for job orders, and just continue to build the relationship. Does that make sense? Even the people that you meet in your niche, everyone that you meet, you're going to meet hundreds of people in your niche, even thousands. You won't place them all. Not at all. But if you have relationships with as many people as possible, it opens the door for you to get placements. It opens the door for you to get referrals on both the candidate and the client side. This is why I say your candidates are your capital. Okay? Does that make sense? Was that helpful?
Yes, that was helpful. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We're so proud of you. Woo! That is Anna. She is rocking it out over there in the networking events, doing it big. Yes. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to get all the questions. Lynette said, this is for Kelly. Lynette said, I'm an introverted extrovert, if that makes sense. I need to cheer for myself just as much as I do others. Execution time. That is right. So Mr. Clutch, okay, had a question. And his question was, I've been working very hard on getting my clients, but I'm having trouble with cold calling. I can't seem to get them to say yes. Any advice? Does anybody have any advice for Mr. Clutch? Okay, before y'all know what I'm going to tell him, y'all already know what I'm going to tell him, what the advice is. But does anybody else want to say it out loud? I'm going to read it again. I've been working very hard on getting my clients, but I'm having trouble with cold calling. I can't seem to get them to say yes. Any advice? They're coming through. Mr. Clutch, okay, this is the advice. No cold calling. Everybody says stop cold calling. Start warm calling. No cold calling. We don't cold call. Cold calling, no cold. I mean, they're coming through. No cold calling. That is the worst way, honestly, for you to get business. What type of research are you doing on the clients that you're reaching out to? Do you have a target list? What does your beginning conversation sound like? Okay. Those are the questions that I like to ask when people say they're having a hard time developing business. That's where I start out at. Okay. How are you utilizing your relationship energy? People want to do business with people they like. If they don't know you, they can't like you. How do you, my favorite example, y'all know I'm single, right? And I think about how would I want a guy to entertain me? Staffing is the same way when you're talking about business development. Would you just walk up to a chick and smack her on the ass and say, you're going home with me and we getting married and you're going to bear my children tonight? No way. She would look at you like you was crazy, maybe kick you where you don't want to be kicked, run, call the police. All types of stuff would happen. Can I get a hello? I don't know, fellas. I don't know. Maybe things have changed. Do women just go for that type of stuff these days? Tell me. Sydney? I don't know. Ronaldo? Jason? I don't know. What's the game these days? Maybe I'm outdated. Of course not. You got to get to know someone that you want to do business with, just like you want to get to know someone that you want to date. You got to get to know someone first. You build a relationship. Shalonda's facial expression is like, what? Let's keep it real. Y'all know how I am. Oh, Ronaldo, please. Oh my gosh. I can't deal with Ronaldo right now. Sydney said, I've been off the market for so long, so I don't know. But Ronaldo, I don't know if I should even repeat what Ronaldo said. I'm not going to repeat what he said. All I'm going to say is that he referenced our president, our current president. So y'all go from there. So, Lynette said, oh, heck no, it's not like no. So it's all about building the relationship, just building the relationship. And what I would like to do is encourage you. Let me just make sure, Mr. Clutch, okay, to go back and watch the replay of this video, because we talked a lot about how to build that relationship. Sometimes it starts off with LinkedIn. Sometimes it starts off at a networking event. Okay. Each and every one of you that are doing business development should have a target list. Real staffing agencies have target lists, and they work off their target lists. Okay. Each and every one of them. All right. You will not go into just about any real $1 million plus producing staffing agency and they don't have a target list. You're not going to do it. All right. So you should know who you're going after. Ronaldo, please. I can't even say these things out loud. Y'all, he's making me blush. He's saying some crazy stuff. Okay. So just keep that in mind. I hope that was helpful. And I would encourage you to join Staffingpreneurs Academy. We do a lot of training. We have a lot of training materials, but we do a lot of training. And as you can tell, people are successful. Melanie says, quick question on the hospitality industry niche. Can this be done to cover all areas of departments, referencing restaurant, front office, spa, cooks, and servers? Listen, any niche that you go into, it's my opinion, my professional opinion, that you want to niche within a niche within a niche, right? Or niche within a niche. So when you're talking about the hospitality niche, I don't know if you necessarily want to cover all of those areas if you're a one-man firm. If you have 5 people on your staff and more, then you can definitely dib and dab in a lot of different things. But when you're a one-man office or a 2-man office, the reality is that you're doing a lot of work. You're doing a lot of work. You're doing sourcing, you're doing business development, you're doing recruiting, right? So that's a lot of things to be doing for one person or for 2 people. And you want to build a pipeline, because recruiting is not about being reactive. It's about being proactive, right? So when I'm talking about being reactive, a lot of people, they go after the job order and then go look for the person. And that will happen sometimes, right? But really, you want to be proactive by establishing yourself with a pipeline of candidates initially. Now, when I say establish yourself with a pipeline of candidates, I was talking to a staffingpreneur the other day, and he said, oh, I got 500 candidates in my ATS. I got a big pipeline. I said, okay, that's great. How many of those 500 candidates have you spoken to? Oh, crickets, man. You could hear them like they were on a bullhorn. Yeah, that's not pipelining. That's just, you just got candidates in your ATS. How many of them have you picked up the phone and spoken to? How many of them do you know exactly where they are in their career, where they want to be in their career, what they're making, what they want to make, and what type of company they want to work for, when they're going to be available for an opportunity? That's pipelining your candidates. That's pipelining your candidates. And I am Ronaldo. That is pipelining your candidates. So when you're talking about having front office, spa, cooks, and servers, you got to build a pipeline of servers. You got to build a pipeline of cooks. You got to build a pipeline for the spa. You got to build a pipeline for the front office. You got to build a pipeline for the restaurant. It's a lot for 1 or 2 man firm. When you are a Randstad, a Manpower, and you've got offices all over the country, yes, then you can do it. But even large staffing agencies like Kelly Staffing, they have an IT division, they have an education division, they have an accounting and finance division, because even them as a large company understands the power of the niche. Come here, King Caesar. He's getting into trouble. Okay. I hope that was helpful, Melanie. I hope that was helpful. Okay. All right. Any more successes before I start sharing mine? Let me see if I've missed anything. It's 8:25 and y'all still hanging out with me. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Let me just see. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Hearing us. Tiambe. Okay. Are you still on the line, Tiambe? Let me see if she's still in it. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Yes. Can I put you on? Uh-huh. I want to open up the lines for you. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Tiambe, you there? Hey girl, how are you? I'm doing amazing. Let me feel that energy.
It's there.
Okay, all right. Woo! Yes. Okay, tell us what's going on in the business. What you been up to?
Well, I've been working my buns off. I'm indecisive about some things, so I'm still building in that area. However, I have made some forward moves.
Okay.
So I'm working on getting my ATS installed.
Okay, awesome. Who did you go with? Who did you go with?
Open Cat.
Okay, I like cats. Okay.
So I've been working. That has been a headache a little bit. So I'm trying to get that installed.
Because Open Cats is a little bit different from Cats One, right? It's their native app, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's
Open Cat. It's the Open Cat.
Yeah.
The free software.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I've been trying to get that downloaded. Because my budget is not that large, so I'm trying to make sure that I keep it streamlined and get it for the things that I need. Oh, look at the cute dog.
Say hi, King Caesar. That's okay. Say hi. He's running from my daughter. He's running from her. Go ahead. So you're trying to keep everything streamlined. Here you go.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. Okay, there you go. I'll be back here. I'll be here when you come back. Okay, so that's great. Okay, so you're getting your ATS in order. Tell me what else.
Pretty much that's it. My business cards have been done. My business cards are done.
Awesome.
Well, on the way.
Awesome.
Yeah, I haven't. It was the delay in me getting them.
Okay.
But I've actually signed them and was able to get them ordered. And pretty much that's it. I've been checking. I haven't done the LinkedIn yet because I was trying to wait till I get my ATS installed.
Okay.
Before I go on LinkedIn and start building these relationships and trying to get these resumes, I want to have somewhere to put this information.
I agree. That's an excellent choice. All right, but while you're doing that, do you have an opportunity to start checking out some of the clients that you may want to work with?
Well, I haven't done that yet.
Okay.
I can definitely move in that direction. I was just trying to get, because I know you said, try to keep in mind some of the things that you say.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, well, I need some people. I can't, even trying to get in contact with some of the businesses that I'm looking at. I don't want to, put the cart before the horse.
Yes.
So I'm trying to get the candidates. I'm trying to make sure that I at least have that ATS where I'm able to track information.
Okay.
Like that's my main thing right now. I just want to get that installed. And I've been up to like 4:30 in the morning just trying to get that piece done.
So does Open Cats have the Chrome? Let me just see, Chrome extension?
I don't know.
Because I know I just spelled that incorrectly. And the reason that I'm asking is because, okay, so they do. Chrome extension, browser plugin. I have an example of a custom coded browser plugin for Chrome, scrapes resumes. Okay, so I think they do have a Chrome plugin, because what I would suggest when you're on LinkedIn, sometimes it's a little more challenging to manage the people that you meet on LinkedIn until you get their resume. So before I go to sleep, so I do two things now. I read, but I also have been answering the 10,000 messages I've gotten on LinkedIn over the last week or so. But you can go onto LinkedIn and look at candidates' profiles. First of all, you guys know that when you look at a candidate, or you look at anybody's profile on LinkedIn, unless you have it set up to where they can't see it, they can go in and see that you've looked at them. So that's kind of a way that recruiters let people know I'm checking you out. Okay. So if they don't want to outwardly respond, or, they can, from LinkedIn, they'll see that you check them out and they can respond from their personal email. So you can go and look at some profiles. You can go and connect with folks on LinkedIn while you're, just on some downtime while you are getting your ATS installed. And I'm speaking specifically about candidates that you want to potentially meet and network with and start having a relationship with, a professional relationship with. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So those are small things that you can do that will also, so you feel like you're consistently moving, right, in the business. And it sounds like you're doing amazing, just so you know.
Oh, thank you. I don't feel like I'm doing so amazing. I was listening you speak about, and I don't want to I think it was Lori. I'm not really sure who it was, but she was the one that just got laid off.
Dawn.
From home.
Dawn.
Okay. So listening to her, like, and my story is kind of the same. I wasn't laid off, but I work from home. I homeschool my kids, and I'm in school myself.
Wow.
So my plate is full.
Yeah.
And I work on this, but I make it my business to do something with the business every day.
I love it.
Because this is at one time it's gonna be my birthday. So, and it's something that I've invested my time, I've invested my money.
Yes.
So I have to put my energy into it. So a lot of times when I say that I'm overwhelmed, it's not just the business, it's just a whole,
everything.
It's the whole grand scheme of things. Like,
yes.
There's a lot going on in my world.
Yes.
So, I can't wait until May, June, where the kids are out of school.
Yes.
So that I can kind of focus a little bit more energy towards, the business. But I wanted to at least get it up and running, where that time in between where I schedule myself and say, okay, well, I'm going to dedicate this 2 hours to making phone calls.
Let me just share this with you. When everything starts to flow the way you want it to, you're going to look back, you're going to watch this video, you're going to look back and you're going to say, I remember when. And you're going to be in such a thankful mode. It's going to be insane. I remember when I first started out, I felt so overwhelmed. I had all of these things going. Now look where I am. Now look where I am. So I want you to envision that day, that moment in time for yourself now, so that you can manifest that vision now. I want you to manifest it, because you never know what happens when you start putting your energy in a certain direction, right? You never know what's going to happen. So you desire freedom and you're working towards that freedom. And you may not see that freedom for 6 months. You may not see it for a year. You may not see it for 5 years at the level that you want it to be. But if you're constantly focusing on what that feels like, it'll come to you so much faster, so much faster. And that I can attest to in every way, form, or fashion. You're doing great. You're right on time. You're not going too fast or too slow. And we're here to support you in every way. If you feel overwhelmed, post it in the group. We'll send you some positive energy and some love. We're sending you positive energy and love now. You got this. Woo! I don't know how to do that. I don't know. Thank you so much for sharing with us. We love you so much. Keep doing great things, okay? Keep doing. Don't stop, okay? You got it, my love. All right. That's what I'm talking about. This is what I am talking about. All right. Anybody else want to share? We're going to shift. I have kidnapped you guys for an hour and a half. I cannot believe you want to hang out with me that long. Okay, so hold on. Gloria has some questions really quickly. Gloria, I'm going to let you bring your questions in. Okay, I see your phone is off, so if you want to chime in, I'm going to read them while I'm waiting for you to chime in here. Now I have someone applying for one of my licenses for my business, but I also have someone working on my webpage since last year. Last year was just last month, just 30 days. But you stated you have someone doing web pages as well. I need to know exactly what my webpage should look like. I have so many questions about startup. Aren't you in the academy? Because all of those, we have training classes on what the website should look like. We have startup information. You should be in the academy. You shouldn't be on this call if you don't have access to the academy. Raised. So that means you should be in the academy utilizing all the information that's there for you. In addition to the manual. Okay. Okay. All right. I hope that was helpful. Okay. I'm getting down to the last ones. Okay, hold on. Yes. Okay. Trudy said this. Trudy, do you know how many people? Okay, I got to tell you this. Side note, D, do you eat at True Food restaurant in Buckhead? My daughter, Hillary, is working there until you have an opening for her. She invites you to come see her. If you do, she would love to meet you personally. I probably already met your daughter. My daughter and I eat there once a week. Typically Friday nights after I'm done working. It's one of our favorite restaurants on the whole planet. And I promise you, that is the restaurant I go to, and they like the waitresses take my credit card and like, oh my God, you're D. Williams. So, or I'm like sitting there eating and somebody walks by and says, I've seen you on YouTube, so a lot of people eat there, frequent there. So I definitely, does she know my face? I'm going to have to ask for her. We'll be there probably on Friday. Ronaldo, tell Tiambe I'm going to work on open cats in the next couple of days. Dawn said, girl, you are preaching to the choir. So many maracas moments. I love it. Siobhan says, sending positive energy your way, Tiambe. Keep it going. Gloria said, thanks, D. We all feel the same way. It takes time. Dawn said, y'all really get into that manual. It's all in there, she said. That's to you, Gloria. Gloria said, I'm great. I'll go on tomorrow, start looking. Have been down for a while, feeling pretty bad. Health. Oh, no. We're sending more than positive energy to you. We're sending healing energy your way, Gloria. Healing energy your way. Yes. Yes. Health is yours. It is yours. You have to believe that. I don't always feel so good, but health is mine. Excellent health. Amazing health. Positive energy. We're sending healing energy your way. You're welcome, my love. Mwah. You're welcome, my love. Trudy said healing energy. Tiambe said, thank you so much. Trudy said, yes, small word. Yes, she does. Okay, great. She says the manual is the bomb. Let me show you for the folks that are on YouTube chiming in. This comes with the basic plus package. And you can also get it at the letter A, recruitmentstore.com. If you don't want to join Staffingpreneurs Academy and you just want And this isn't even the whole thing. Mine is, as you can see, half of it is, the other half is on my desk because I need to order another one. I keep saying it every week and I never order it. So let me just make it so you can see how thick this thing really is. This thing is thick, full of information. And we're going to have an updated manual. So the new manual will be out in a month or so. It's going to accompany the new Staffingpreneurs Academy website. Fresh material. I'm excited about that. Dawn said it is long and it is not a weekend read. Yeah, you can print it. If you have the Basic Plus package, Tiambe, you can go under bonus materials and then you'll see digital downloads and the manual is in there and you can print it out. That's exactly right. Hey, Melanie. Yes, Amin Ra. Melanie, I apologize. Are you an Academy member? She said she's still waiting to be accepted. Is this for Staffingpreneurs Academy? Are you an Academy member, Melanie? Let me know. Maybe I missed something. If I did, I apologize. If you're not the Staffingpreneurs Academy group or for paid members only, but the six-figure staffing startup group, we can definitely get you into. That's for the public. Last question that I see. Hold on. Any payroll funding company that works with registered nurse niche? Yes, it is ABC Staffing. Did I say that right? All right. Where's Ryan? I have a brain, you know what? Who's our company that you're working with? My Ryan. Where's my Ryan? I see him on here. USA Staffing. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Ryan. Shalonda said it. Thank you, Shalonda. I appreciate you. USA Staffing. USA Staffing does but I'm going to tell you something about them. They really want to start working with you when you have your first client. They don't really want to set you up early in advance, to be honest with you. And if you don't use it within a certain period of time, they cut you off. That's why they like when you are close to having a contract or you got the contract signed and you're about to start staffing, then you want to reach out to them because they'll push you through in 24 to 48 hours. But if you do it like right when you're setting up your business, they may or may not approve you. But if you don't have that contract in hand, it's less appealing. That's right, USA Staffing. Okay, Brian. Oh, Ryan is on. He says he's a proud member since 2015. He's on YouTube. Yes, that's perfect. The question was based on being in a small country. Totally get you. Yes, it's very. Location doesn't matter. Even if it's a small country, location doesn't matter. You still have to build the same pipeline. Okay. All right. We're coming down to an end. So really quickly, I just want to share with you about my client. And he may be listening because he listens in every time we get on a call, but he says he's got kids in the background or he's in his car. But my husband and wife client, I started working with them November 22nd. As of the day before yesterday, I believe, maybe it was yesterday, they made their second placement. Woo! An endocrinologist and a psychiatrist. Today, he texts me because we didn't have a one-on-one until tomorrow, and his endocrinologist is backing out, and he's so disappointed. And but the endocrinologist has not necessarily backed out just yet, but basically stated he may have found another opportunity in an area where the cost of living is a little bit better, I guess in upstate New York, and better work-life balance. And I think my client kind of took that as it's over. I pushed back on him and told him, go back and find out what that means to him. What does it mean, better work-life balance? What does it mean, better cost of living? Even though we may know We need to hear it from him. What does that mean? And then we take it back to our hiring manager and see if they can negotiate something better. We don't want to lose him. But still, he made 2 placements. One has already started, the psychiatrist, the endocrinologist. We may be losing. Boo. But it's happening. Also, for the folks who don't know, when we did our live one-on-one call, I made a sales call on his behalf. And I called the lady and I was kind of discombobulated. I asked her about something and she's like, I asked her about an endocrinologist. She's like, no, but I need a nurse practitioner like yesterday. And I was like, oh my gosh, we have those, And she's like, but it goes through HR and I don't make the decision, but I said, okay, well, great. Do you have her name? Do you have her number? She's like, I'm going to give you everything because we really, really need this person. And as she was looking for it, you could hear her. She was desperate. She said, man, I hope they work with you because I really, really need this position filled. That's what she said. So I'm going to read to you what my client said today. He said, he says, so spoke with the lady. She's going to decide if she's willing to work with a recruitment company. I said, that's great. He says, she asked what our fee is. I said, 20%. She took a deep breath and I said, but we can negotiate that. Say if we get the exclusive on other open positions. A man after my own heart. Y'all know I tell you, negotiate, negotiate, negotiate. And guess what? She liked it. She liked the idea. She was willing to give him the exclusive to lower the rate. If somebody wants to lower the rate, but they give you the exclusive to work on positions, go after it. Because now you've got a guaranteed 3, 4, 5 job openings, maybe at 15%, but you still have all of them and nobody else is competing with you. So he rocked it out. Joel and Rachel, so proud of you. Yes, New York in the house and the boogie down Brooklyn. Yes, okay. So he's doing great things and he hired a recruiter, a junior recruiter. So excellent things going on with Bond Health. Love it. Yes. Okay. We heard about Steven's success. He is in the process of making a placement. I think that Sydney and Jason have something going on, some collaboration. I don't know for sure, but I think that's going on. So if so, shout out to them, to the fellas putting their name on the board. Trudy, y'all hear that? Constance, when you watch the replay, you hear that? The brothers are coming in. They doing something. They said, the ladies are not going to outdo us. Jason said, yes, ma'am. Trudy said, watch out, guys. Bring it. Sydney said, got some irons in the fire. So, all right, now the fellas are coming out. They're saying, we got our gloves on. We ready to compete. I like it. Yes. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, guys, Sydney and Jason, can you please do me a favor and reach out to Ronaldo? He is so talented. This brother is so talented and he wants this business. However, he's going to kick my tail for this. He is living in the luxury of his job. And so I feel like because he's living in this luxury, he's not always, he just needs a little extra push. So I love to hear that the guys are doing things. I would love for you guys to bring him in. He's an amazing tech professional. I know you guys are kind of dealing with some form of tech in some way. Ronaldo, connect with those brothers. Get the momentum going. We want to see the brothers on the board in here doing some stuff. I love it. He said he's blushing. All right, so we got to get Ronaldo on the board. Let's be supportive. Let's give Ronaldo some love. Woo! Yes. Is Ronaldo's year. Yes, Trudy said Ronaldo. Sydney Let me just wipe. I'm a sweat, and I think my eyeliner is kind of going everything. I am in the process of closing another client in New York, which I'm excited about. Yay! Okay. And I'm excited about this client because he is very passionate about the business, and this is going to be a big deal. So I'll be in New York in about a week or so, back in New York with my new client, and definitely visiting my other client as well. I've got 4 clients in New York that I'll be visiting. So if any of you are in New York that are watching this video on YouTube, please put in there so I can stop by. Maybe we can, y'all know how I am. We can go to a Starbucks and take over if we need to. Ronaldo, you should get in your car and drive up to New York and hang out with me. Okay, so, okay, he said, you're exactly right, though. Way too comfortable in my job, ready to connect. I'll let you know when I'm heading that way. I'll be there in a week or so. In a week or so, I'll be out there. But y'all know I told you that I am negotiating a contract with another company, and I was asking for some positive energy. Well, this is like a really big contract, and the negotiation process is still going on, but we're at the very final stages, okay, where my attorney is talking to his attorney. And the paperwork is being crossed, going back and forth. So we should know something in the next day or two, Monday at the latest. So if y'all ever wanted to send some positive energy D. Williams' way, oh my gosh, I will take it with my arms spread out wide. I could definitely use some winning energy, some positive energy, and that I am going to close this. I already know I am, but I want it to be real. So any extra energy y'all want to throw my way, I receive it. 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 Woo! I had so much fun with you guys. I really do. I can't lie. I really do have a ball. Thank you. Look at that. Trudy said positive energy. You got this, D. I'm claiming it for you. Thank you. All right. Sydney said it's already yours. Thank you. I take that too. Siobhan said, willing that everything works in your favor. You deserve it. Sending positive energy your way for sure. Yes, I receive it. Tayana, sending positive energy. I receive it. Thank you. I receive it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, guys. Anna, you're in New York? Yes, of course we can connect. Definitely. Everybody will know when I'm in New York, because I typically will, when I'm on my staffingpreneur trips, I typically come in there on live on what is it? Facebook Live. So you'll know when I'm heading that way. But please connect with me on Facebook, like Messenger, or send me an email, deewilliams@staffingpreneursacademy.com, and we will definitely connect when I'm there. Yes. Thank you, Gloria. She said, we'll send energy your way now. Ida said it's a done deal. Thank you. Thank you. Kim said it's been done in Jesus' mighty name. Woo! Kim, you got to get to know me a little bit better. I love you, though. Thank you. All right. Amen, Trudy said. All right. So, guys, we are at the end. This has been 2 hours. I have driven you guys crazy. But I love, Trudy. Trudy said, yes, she does. Laugh out loud. Trudy. Listen, I can only be myself. I have a hard time acting like I'm somebody else. I just do. I love you more. And I appreciate, let me just say this really quickly, Trudy. I really appreciate you putting up with me, because I know you on my personal Facebook page, and I know you see how I think. So I just want to say, I love you for that, sister. I really, really do. And that shows how much you love me, that you allow me to be myself and you still love me. So I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. That's just my sweetheart. I promise you. Jackie said, positive energy towards you every second, minute, hour, day, 24/7 of the year. Yes, I love that. I feel like Tom Cruise sometimes, you know, when he like got up on that sofa when he was in love with that lady, and he was like, yes, yes, that's kind of how I feel sometimes. All right, Ronaldo said this was a great Q&A call. We love you, D. I love each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being here. The replay, I got to do some stuff to YouTube, but the replay will be up in a couple of hours. Don't forget that I am putting out the button. I'm going to just put a button up or somewhere, something. I'm going to put something up on the Staffingpreneurs Academy page, and I'm going to send it to you, and it's going to be a button, and it's going to go away. So I'm going to put a page up, and then it's going to go away. And that's for you guys. Remember, you get 1 hour of one-on-one time with me. Next available appointment. Then you get 3 30-minute sessions for the next 3 weeks as accountability calls. I will send it out in email. I will send it out on the Facebook group. It's only for Academy members. Anybody who needs it, please sign up. $500 one time. Never will I do this again. Never, ever, 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 ever in life will this ever happen again. Understand that. I'm losing a lot of money doing this, which I don't mind because I love you guys, but this will be the only time. All right. So I'll send that out shortly. A replay will be uploaded. I love you. Thank you, YouTube, for watching. We appreciate you. If you have not signed up for Staffingpreneurs Academy, please do. Staffingpreneursacademy.com. My name is Dee Williams. I show professionals just like you how to start, grow, and maintain your very own niche recruitment and staffing agency, and I am crazy about it, okay? All right. I love you guys. Thank you so much for having me in your living rooms, your phones, and everything. Thank you so much. Y'all have a great night. Bye. Bye. Oh, man, this was a great call. I mean, yes. I'm fired up. I'm fired up. Yeah. I'm fired. I don't even know how to turn this thing off. Everybody may have to stay on with me, to be honest. Let's see.